Greetings all, it's Blue Knight, and welcome back to Persona 3 FES. Previously, we met up with Icus after school and ran into an old lady looking for her cat named Muley. We did go out to search for this cat ourselves, but we came up empty. Shortly afterwards, we checked out the command room and saw the final recording on our second free day of the year. Today, we're gonna hang out with Icus a little more as Mitsuru is busy since it is Monday. So we're gonna do just that and probably resume our search for Muley, the cat. Thank you very much. Shall we go? Yes, we shall, Icus. Let's go find that cat. Pretty sure that old woman isn't looking for a cat right now. If she was, then she'd be very determined in trying to find her pet. Speaking of which, could it be? Now what did I tell you? We should have looked in this alleyway after all. Apparently I was the only one who had the smart idea of doing this, since we did see this cat before. Meow. So you are Muley-san. I'm so glad. Makoto-san, let's go tell the old lady about this. But she better be back at Polonium Mall. That's the only place where we saw her. And sure enough, there she is. Aw, there. You seem a little skinnier than you used to be. It's kind of weird since we did feed this cat, but then again, that was a long time ago. This little one is all I have left to keep me company. I was so lonely when Muley was missing. I don't know how I can thank the both of you. Lonely is being by oneself. Lonely? Oh yes, dear. When you get to be my age, you find that all the wealth of the world will take care of you. Living alone is a dreadful thing. Some of my neighbors have delightful children, but they aren't interested in old ladies like me. Miss, it sounds really sad. Well, Muley, do you miss your basket and blankie? Want to go home now? Thank you so much, you two. And the two of them left. Hopefully they'll spend the rest of their days happy together. It seems that living is something that can't be done alone. What do I say here? I mean, I know where that lady's coming from, but I feel like if you have enough inner strength, you could possibly try living on your own and turn out just fine. And what do I say? I kind of want to say number 2, but in terms of the number 1, might be obvious. It's the most popular answer to get the best amount of points. So for the sake of points, I will say that I guess it's right. It's important to keep someone in your thoughts and to know that you are in theirs. To be able to contact them anytime. And to touch them. A misexpression for some reason. Maybe she's having some conflicting thoughts about this too. But I do understand one thing. I feel happy when I'm together with you, Makoto-san. Well, then you're never lonely. As long as you're with me, then it'll be very nice to see you as happy as can be, I guess. And with this short story of Muley and the old lady now wrapped up, we've ranked up, I believe, to rank 5 in the Aeon Social Link. Yes, we have. Hard to think we're already halfway done with this link. We just started this social link earlier in the month. However, I am still curious. if to live means to be able to connect with other people, how close to that goal can I come with a body like mine? I don't think that really matters. I mean, if that was the case, then you wouldn't be friends with me or anyone else in the dorm. It just says I was getting so sincere too, I guess. Come on. Why is it when I try to be so sincere with somebody, automatically afterwards, they just hit me with a just kidding or they were trying to be funny? Oh man. I think I'm too nice for my own good sometimes. Maybe I'm just too oblivious, probably. Or maybe I'm just too easy to fool. It's only because I care, though. I'm only that foolish because I care, I guess. Aw, Cora wants to go to Tartarus. Well, too bad, Cora. We were just there. I don't want to go back there yet. But he really is our ally, as Yukari said. Even Koromaru is determined to get to the top of the tower. But he also wants to go for a walk. How does that work, Koro? Do you want one or the other? It's maybe on a first come, first serve basis for him. Studying for the national admissions, yada yada yada. I wonder if everyone's gonna say the same dialogue again. Junpei's worried about the cult. But so is I, guess. Pretty sure everyone here is still saying the same thing. Yeah, so is Fuka. Just gotta check everyone just to be sure. I'm pretty sure Yukari was gonna say the same thing again. And Ken, same thing. Trigger, false salvation. Yep, same thing. Alright then. Let's check the TV, because that's always different, as sad as that is. Never mind. Every show is related to the cult in some way. Every channel, I should say. But you can't even rely on the news to be a little different that you know you're busted. So Cora, I'll take you up on an offer to go walking tonight. Just the two of us back in Nakanaki Shrine, while Cora just frolics around like he always does. Oh, he got something. Oh, a lucky charm. I don't really know what that does. Maybe hence the name, it might do something with our luck stat for a persona. I might have to look that up if I actually remember to do so. I do have the small habit of actually saying I want to check up on something in this game like an item, and I just completely forget about it afterwards. So now it's the 19th. And it's Tuesday, so Mitsuru will be available today. It's getting cold. I hate to even get out from under the covers these days. Yeah, I can relate to that. Apathy syndrome doesn't sound so bad if you really think about it. That, on the other hand, I do not relate to whatsoever. No. Never say apathy syndrome is a good thing. You might as well begin Stockholm syndrome while you're at it. Man, those two gossiping students, I swear. I swear they haven't changed in the whole school year. Pretty sure they're the kind of people that get influenced very easily. Wouldn't surprise you if those two are actually in the cult of Nyx. Hey Mitsuru, what's up? Something for us. Oh, it's nothing valuable. I'll show you next time we're together. Hey, if you want to meet between the two of us, then it's gotta be valuable. Don't say that. Maybe we should talk to her to school. Maybe I should. Like I said, it's not student council today, so she will be available. I might do just that. We've been hanging out with Igus for a while because, well, Mitsuru's been busy with student council days, so it's not like that we're neglecting her. It's just not being up with our schedule right now. And conversely, Igus is not at her spot today. I wonder why is that? Maybe she's doing something else? Probably so. Oh, at any rate, I'll take that as a good sign to go see Mitsuru and finish up her social lake. Since we are getting really close to finishing that up. I want to do that for a while. So Mitsuru, hope you're free today. Her cheeks are turning red. Well, at least it's gonna match her hair. So that's one good thing about it. But let's end off of the Emperor Social Link and see what Mitsuru has to say to us. So, where should we go? How about where? Your room? Ooh. Man, we're just moving up the well. We're getting to the classy room now. I haven't given what I'd like to give you. Well, we have seen Mitsuru's room in the past, and she seems to get the most benefits when it comes to her room size of everyone else in the dorm. I mean, just look at this place. I'm not gonna lie by saying I'm a little jealous that Mitsuru's room looks as great and beautiful as it is. Her room is filled with expensive furniture. It's not surprising since the Kirito group is a very wealthy family from what we have gathered over the months. Our maid staff helped me move here, so that's why it looks like this. Ah, okay. Well, I think your mates did a really good job. It kind of looks like a lounge, come to think of it. I wouldn't be surprised if this was like the part of a hotel lobby. That's what Yukari always says. Well, I think it's true. It looks very ravishing. Oh, I almost forgot. Here. You received something from Mitsuru. It's the motorcycle key. Yeah, I gathered that, but why give this to me? I'm not gonna run from the future anymore. There's no need for me to. I don't have to think of my motorcycle as a means to escape from my feelings. I feel bad that I haven't ridden it in such a long time. I want to ride with you. I should have guessed that actually. That was a really dumb question for me to ask. But she's really considering this now. But you'll have to sit on the back until you get your license. Fair enough. But at least you could teach me how to ride it first? That way it'll be easier for me to get my license. When we're done fighting, I'll teach you how to operate it. I can't wait until then. Me either. I'm looking forward to that day. Yeah, I'll sit on the back till then. You're the more experienced of the two of us after all, so it would be very rude of me to ride your motorcycle without getting some training first. Okay, but once in a while it'd be nice if I could hold on to you. He's really embarrassed about this. Don't be embarrassed, Mitsuru. I would like to do that too. It still sounds a little awkward. Calling me by my first name? Yeah, I'm not used to it either, admittedly so. Always used to you calling me by my surname. Or when we're alone, no one else can hear me. Your name is special to me. If I was in danger, it would be the first word I scream out. Well, let's hope it never gets to that. But I appreciate the thought. It's not like her at all. I'm not used to her being so embarrassed. I want to be with you a little bit longer tonight. I think we know where this is going. Yes, I don't have to think about that. Yes, I will stay with you tonight. Just make sure nobody else gets suspicious about this. Otherwise, this will get a little awkward in the dorm. But with this final meeting, we have finished up the Empress Social Link. And as a result, we can create a Liliat. A Lilat? I'm gonna go with the Lilat. But nonetheless, whatever its name is, it is the ultimate Empress persona. Probably a little high level though, so it might take a while for us to actually try to fuse this thing. But that is our reward for completing the Mitsuru Social Link. And that's one more bond forged that can't be broken. A pretty special one at that. Alila is also known as the Ancient Goddess. Oh, Mitsuru, Makoto, I know where that hand is. Be careful, man. You don't want Mr. to execute you now, would you? Dangerously close. Dangerously close, that's all I'm saying. Hours flew by as we spent time at Mitsuru.
Welcome back.
Mitsuru, not you too! Why does this always happen? It was the same thing with Yukari. It's like welcoming us back like nothing ever happened? Come on! Ugh. I hate it when that happens. I know they're trying to keep our relationship a secret between us and Mitsuru. The same thing happened with us and Yukari, but still! That's a little jarring. That's like just wounded my heart a little bit if they keep doing that. That's right, man. Koromaru usually eats regular dog food, but it's time to give him the good stuff. That dog eats better than we do. What do you have to say about that? That pisses me off. Let's say that. You shouldn't be jealous of a dog. I am actually not. You have the freedom to eat whatever you want, whenever you want. It's good enough, right? I'll see what happens when I actually say he deserves it. That's true, he's been with us for a while now. Plus, he needs to be prepared for the big battle. As much as everyone else, Koro needs to keep his strength up. Koromaru-san seems very happy. Food is a basic form of energy for dogs too. Koromaru-san will be ready for battle. Well, I say between food, exercise, and plenty of rest, that's all dogs need to be energized. I made Koro-chan a special dinner. I want him to be strong for the fight. Come here, Koro-chan. Good boy, Koro-chan. Eat a lot and get strong. And I think Koro says he's as content as always. He seems to be extra happy tonight. So look at him go. Just chowing down that dog food. Do you remember when we had sushi? Well, Koro-chan was the only one who couldn't have any. Oh yeah, that's right. So the special dinner tonight is only for Koro. I hope you understand, Makoto-kun. 100%. Koro eats his special food every once in a while as well. It would be very, very unfair if he doesn't get any special food every now and then. Especially considering our circumstances. A 50-year-old housewife was implicated in banking fraud. When questioned, she said a man calling himself Nix's son forced her to do it. Oh my god. Man, what is up with this Nix thing? It's just now popping up at the most random and most unusual of circumstances. I never even seen that dialogue before, so that's just a surprise to me. See, Koro's order was to eat by shadows, right, as far as we know. So even though Koro's a dog, this battle is very important to him too. It is. Got its own stake in this. Probably because of the shadows, he doesn't hang out as much as at Nakanaki's shrine anymore. Koromaru is a vital member of the team. Good thinking, Yukari. Good thinking indeed. We haven't seen everyone just be not entranced, but show a lot of care for Koromaru. I like that. I don't know why, but at times it seems like that code gets neglected outside of we seeing him hanging around, I guess, a lot, but it's just nice to see everyone is showing their care in their own way for Koromaru. And with that, I think I'm going off to bed. So something special about, I think, the persona that we got for finishing the Ever Social Link. It's got its own backstory that I found very interesting. Apparently, Alila is based on a famous Japanese urban legend called Square. The story goes that 5 mountaineers were stuck in a heavy blizzard, and one of them died along the way. The other 4 took shelter in a small abandoned house, but they couldn't find a way to light the fireplace. So to stay awake, they had to create an activity. Each member would stand in a corner and would walk counterclockwise to tap the next person's shoulder. The strange thing is, no one should have been in the first corner of the 4th person to tap, so they thought that the other participant was the ghost of their dead friend. So I found that to be very interesting. One of the more interesting backstories for the personas that we found in this game. And in other words, Agus is wanting to walk home with us today. Well, considering she's one of the only few social links left, I would be hard pressed to not do that otherwise. And I just realized we're at the 20th of January now. Man, it just seemed like forever ago. We were starting off December, and it still kind of feels like that to me. Can't believe we're already in the late part of January now. Like I said, I want to hang out with Agus, and I think we're gonna do just that. We got enough time, we can squeeze in one more thing. After all, it's kind of appropriate that we start this video with Agus, so we're gonna end today's episode with her as well. Thank you very much. Shall we go? Yes, we shall. Let's go. Hey, wait. Yeah, that's Bewley's owner. Small world seeing her again in such a short time. Yo, Granny, I got some date tomorrow. But I don't have any money or anything, you know? Oh my, is that so? You poor dear. You're such a good boy, Kiyoshi. It's a bad sign your allowance will be just between you and me. Come on, quit it. I told you not to call me Kiyoshi. But it's such a beautiful name. Your grandma picked it out, you know. It was the name of a fine doctor from your grandma's home village. Yeah, no, that's only the 80 millionth time you told me. Come on, hook me up already. Oh, yes, yes. This isn't much. Try not to spend it all in one place. Yeah. See ya. Be careful, dear, and visit again soon. Seems kind of a grateful if you ask me. You want to speak with her further? Well, that's pretty direct, I guess, but there she goes. Well, I guess it's never been one to not take the direct approach. Kiyoshi-san, please, wait. Jeez, don't freaking call me that. Uh-huh, Aga-senpai. Do you know me? Well, Doi, you're famous. I'm Kiyoshi Sakuma, a frosh. Everyone calls me Joe, so if you could just... I'd like to ask you something, Kiyoshi-san. Is that alright? Yeah, the nickname already got shut down just like that. Sure. Kiyoshi-san, do you feel lonely when you are by yourself? Huh? What? Your grandmother said that she is lonely because she has nobody else. What is this, a lecture? No, I simply wish to know. Why don't you visit your grandmother more often? Her loneliness. If you are her relative, you may have the power to alleviate it. Nah, I'm just a grandson. But I know a lecture when I hear it. Stay out of stuff that doesn't concern you, okay? Kiyoshi-san, have you ever considered what it means to live? To live? Personally, I think the bonds between people are what's most important. That is what your grandmother is slowly losing. To live? Are you kidding? No one seriously talks like that. What more do you need out of life than to have a blast? Having a blast. I mean, you're happy when you're having fun, right? So hell yeah, we're allowed to be happy. To be happy. So what do you say, Aka-senpai? Oh man, I know where this is going now. You know I'm right here. You know that, Kiyoshi? I will make sure that she rejects that offer. Let's go, Makoto-san. Uh-huh. What's up with that? So you're just trying to make a fool out of me, huh? Then screw you! You know, when someone's so angry... Oh, I was about to say, when someone's so angry, he seems to be walking it off pretty calmly, but then he just took off. I can't understand Kiyoshi-san's feelings. And worse yet, I have angered him. I'm sure he's nothing to worry about, I guess. Don't concern yourself with him. Nah. I don't think you were really the fault here. What to say? You saw me as a boyfriend. Maybe that is what happened. So realistically speaking, 3 or 4 are two of the best answers. I couldn't find out which one is like the one that gives the most points. So let's go with the one that's the most hilarious. Saw me as a boyfriend. Boyfriend? That is a term commonly used for one which someone likes, correct? Is something wrong with that? After all, you are a boy and my friend. Are you a boyfriend? I kind of figured she would jump to this conclusion. I guess it's a really complicated way to word it, but maybe I'll explain it to you someday. Now it's not quite properly phrased. He's a little embarrassed by that. I think the only one that's embarrassed here is Kiyoshi. Ever since I decided to live, I've been using words like why and how more frequently. The more time I spend with you, the more things I discover I cannot understand. But the reason why I am not alive, it remains a stumbling block. Is this frustration? That could be it. It's pretty normal, I guess, don't worry about it. But at the same time, I feel fortunate. Although I am not human, I do enjoy a few privileges others do not. After all, I am able to be near you, the one most precious to me. It's strange how two conflicting feelings can coexist. Sounds like to me you have a lot to learn about human emotion, I guess. But you are well on your way to learning that particular aspect of human life. That was a very lengthy scene we had today. I did not expect it to last that long. And now we're up to rank 6 in Agus's Social Link. Maybe she did learn a little something from that Kiyoshi conversation we had with him. To be honest, my feelings toward Kiyoshi-san are unusually harsh. Kiyoshi-san has warm, soft hands that he can use to feel those precious to him. And yet he... What is this ugly feeling? I wonder, is this jealousy? I was about to say, that's probably what you're experiencing. Jealousy or envy, something like that. Yes, I'll stop right here. Good for you, I guess. Let's not keep our minds on this anymore. Just head back to the dorm. Well, that was a very interesting encounter we had.
Sup, dude?
Hey, Junpei. My god, what is up with everyone wanting to go to Tartarus? I know they're so anxious about it, but guys, you gotta pace yourself. I know why you want to go there, and more power to ya, but we need to conserve our strength. Just don't use it as fighting next if we're all gonna be so damn exhausted just training to get up there. Well, it seems that Koromaru is once again having his special dinner for tonight. Well, that's good for him. He needs all the strength he can get to get up to the very top of Tartarus before the promised day comes. So I think we're gonna end things off for today. This is getting rather lengthy, a lot longer than I thought it would, but that last Icus scene really did take its time drawing out that conversation. So next time, we're gonna do a little more social link business, but Friday is coming up soon, so we might go to Tartarus after all. I mean, if it gets everyone to shut up about it for a little while, then we will do that. Until we meet again, farewell for now.